Yo, what is up, YouTube? Thank you so much for watching. All right, now, yo, what is up, YouTube? Let's just get straight into it. Shedeur Sanders drops to the, was it fourth round or fifth round? Is what round did he drop to? Fourth or fifth? Wasn't it the fifth round? Fourth? Guys, Shedeur drop. Okay. So Shedeur Sanders dropped to the fourth round. Now, this is my quick take about why I think Shedeur Sanders fell into the fourth round. So 144th overall is pretty unbelievable. He went from being the top 3 draft prospect to falling down to 144th. Now, I might come off as a hater in this YouTube video. I am not a hater. Okay, I swear I'm not a hater. On God, I'm not a hater. But the truth hurts, and the truth is, let's just get straight into it. What was being told around the league was that Shedeur did really poorly on his NFL interviews, or with their coaching staffs of multiple teams. They thought he acted too cocky, too arrogant, and I will not lie, I completely agree with it. I completely agree with it. He sold himself too high. I agree. He didn't throw in the combine, which is not much of an excuse because a lot of high draft prospects don't really perform in the combine because at that point it kind of just risk their draft. It just diminishes. It will just make sure they go lower. They don't have anything else to prove. But do I think that Shedeur Sanders is completely full of himself? Yes. But you also have to keep in mind, it's not his fault. When you have a father like Deion Sanders, he installed that within him when he was a child. So obviously, he's going to come up with all this, I'm legendary. Bro, this guy played what? JUCO football? And then played at Pac-12? And didn't win anything. This guy didn't win anything ever. Who was Colorado's rivals? Colorado State? Come on, bro. He compared himself to Tom Brady. Bro, even Tom Brady went to even though he didn't even play at Michigan, that was still higher level competition than Colorado. Okay, I will say this. This overall draft class of QBs is not good. I am not expecting anything from this quarterback draft class. And the fact that there was even someone better than Shedeur in this sorry-ad draft class as Cam Ward, bruh. That's just what I'm going to say. I think Shedeur is not a bad quarterback. I just think the hype is too much. The hype is unbelievable. It's where's this hype coming from? Because he changed a program at what, a JUCO? What was it, JUCO? HBCU? Are you kidding me, bro? If Shedeur was winning at LSU or The Ohio State or SEC games, then the conversation would be completely different because that is, most of the time the highest level of competition in college. You're playing against the best athletes in college football. So when you go from a JUCO, really? Are you kidding me right now, bro? An assistant principal can start at a JUCO right now. Stop it. I'm not even. And the thing is, so it's okay. I think he's genuinely overrated. I'm gonna sound like a hater, but I just don't understand the hype. Guys, he's barely 6 foot. Now, his brother went undrafted and got signed by the Bucks. His brother's worse. Bro, Shiloh runs like a 4'8" as a corner. He's chalked. Bro, I was running a 4'6", 4'5" as a freshman in high school. Okay, I need to calm down. I'm coming off as a hater. But the reality is, like, why aren't you on the Ravens, Pablo? Jeez, bro. I'm like literally 5'7" on the best day of my life. Stop. Anyways, well, I think Shedeur is overall. I think Shedeur's he's a solid quarterback, but I don't know if I see him being dominant in a league like the NFL, where every week is like playing Alabama in college football, or LSU, or whoever just won the national championship, Georgia. Every single week in the NFL is like playing a championship Georgia team. Every week. For 14 weeks straight, that is the level of competition in the NFL. All right, this ain't no Colorado State. This is the big MF dogs. So, I mean, I think he's barely 6 foot. They said he's 6 foot on the dot. He's not athletic. I hate to say it. He's not that athletic. He has an okay arm. Nothing to be surprised about. I mean, you're playing of the best, not just school either. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Pablo the next Ray Rice. But, I mean, Will Howard a better quarterback? Interesting. But overall, well, one aspect is, going back to it, is I think he's incredibly overrated. I think physically as a quarterback, he is nothing special at all. I'm sorry. He's, 6 foot max? Runs like a 4'7"? Bro. He's undersized. He's genuinely undersized in a quarterback. In the NFL, that is undersized. Like, actually. How tall is Josh Allen? Josh Allen is like 6'4". Josh Allen's like 6'4", 215. Bro, Shedeur looks like he's 180, 6 foot max. Like, that's not happening. So, he's undersized, physically, like, nothing special, all right, at all. That's one thing. I think he's overrated and physically not too much hype. Another thing that I genuinely believe why he dropped so down, like, so much. Allen weighs at almost 2'4". Josh Allen almost weighs 250 pounds. Are you guys kidding me? Holy crap. I mean, that's literally the NFL for you. That is the MVP, bro. And that's a quarterback. Oh my God. Listen, I don't know. Okay, moving on. I mean, I would love to watch. I am excited to see how Shedeur does with the Browns. I mean, I really want to see if it's really just the hype of his father, which I genuinely believe it is. You also have to keep in mind, that's one aspect. I think he's extremely overrated. He's undersized. He's nothing physically special at all. Not fast. Doesn't have a crazy arm. Like, it's okay. Now, he's won a couple... He's turned programs around, but like at what? At a fucking HBCU? At a JUCO? Bro, like I said, an assistant principal can turn a program like that around. Like, what? Anyways, I solely think that it's his father's name of why there is so much hype about this guy. I think it's just it's a whole circus, and I'm not trying to sound like a hater, but it's true. It's true. It is literally true. It is literally true. I mean, Deion Sanders made comments publicly saying, "Oh, we're not going to go to some of these NFL teams. We're not going to go to there. We could never go to some of these NFL teams." He said something like that. And it's like, it's almost making it seem like, and I know that there's a comparison of like the Mannings and all that, but I mean, they were better than Shedeur. Like, the Manning brothers both have won Super Bowls. I genuinely think the Shedeur hype is just because of his name. I mean, guys, his father is the head coach of both of the college football programs he's played at. So when NFL coaches go up to a head coach and ask for an analysis of a player that they're looking into drafting, they expect the head coach to be honest and talk about the good attributes of the player and the bad attributes of the player. How the heck are NFL scouts gonna go up to Deion Sanders, his father, and expect him to tell him the full truth of who Shedeur is as a football player? And I'm not saying he is a solid football player. I'm not saying he's terrible. He's not terrible. But is he special? Right? Is he like Jaden Daniels, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow? Like, this is the type of hype that this guy is getting, right? So when NFL scouts are literally saying, how good is this player? And it's the player's father. Like, really? You really think Deion is gonna tell you anything bad about his son? Oh, Shedeur's the best quarterback in this draft. He's the best. He doesn't lack anything. Oh. You would think there's something wrong. Not my son. I'm telling you, it's like Arch Manning getting drafted next year. I mean, listen. I think that's one aspect of why I think his stock dropped, because you couldn't really get the full honesty of who Shedeur is as a player. And yes, his film speaks for it, right? He is a solid, very solid, QB. Don't get me wrong, but will he change your franchise around? I don't think so. I'm sorry, I just don't think so. I mean, his daddy has been the coach of everywhere he's been. Everywhere he's ever been. So he's always only done things his way. But the NFL doesn't work like that. So, I mean, listen, there are so many. And I mean, when you're at your draft ceremony and you're already calling yourself legendary, like, really? Bro, play one NFL game. Bro didn't win anything in college. Nothing. Didn't win a national championship. Didn't win Heisman. How is bro legendary? I think you find a Shedeur Sanders in almost every locker room in the SEC right now. I'm taking Jalen Milroe over Shedeur. Swear. Y'all are not ready for that conversation. Didn't realize Dylan Gabriel is better. Oh, Dylan Gabriel is... I don't know anything about him, and I don't want to. All I know is that I don't... He's not going to do well. I think the Browns are a poverty franchise. They make bad decisions. I mean, it's just... And people just don't want to deal with it. People don't want to deal with it. It is a Shedeur circus anywhere he goes. This whole entire preseason we'll be talking about is Shedeur. And if you're a franchise, if you're like an NFL team leader or an NFL team GM, and you want to win a Super Bowl, you don't want one player being bigger than the team. And if it ever gets to that point, it's because they maybe have won multiple MVPs in the NFL, or I don't know, have been in AFC championships, NFC championships, or are Super Bowl winners, not just because their last name is Sanders out of college and their daddy was in the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry. Like, this is straight up like just hype from the last name. And I also think, I mean, Shedeur is now going to go against guys that come from the mud. Like, Lamar Jackson came from the mud, bro. Like, he really grew up from nothing. He did not, like, there are motherfuckers that had to literally grind their life for for that NFL contract. Like, they literally, like, they're a different type of animal, right? There are players who are different type of animals when it comes to this NFL or in any sport, There are animals that really come from nothing. Just straight up dogs. Hungry. That they're like, I need this shit. Right? Bro, Shedeur, all this guy knows is yachts and mansions. You really think this guy's gonna want to be great? This guy's I think he's just full of himself. He wants the fame. He doesn't even need to do all this. This guy, all he knows is yachts and mansions. I just don't think he has that. Like, I think he's a dog, but I don't think he's that dog, that guy. I just don't think he is. I mean, listen, this is just my personal opinion, but hey, I don't know, man. I mean, this guy is all yachts and mansions, bro. Like, what does this guy literally know about the real world? Like, come on, bro. I mean, your dad's the head coach of every college football program. Like, even if he played bad, he was never going to get benched. I don't know. But if I'm a GM personally, I'm not taking Shedeur either. And I don't even want to hear any of this BS that it's like about a race. It's race things. Don't even start with that. Because I can't. I'm not even going to start with that. The fact that people are making about race is the most dumb argument I have ever heard in my entire life. I'm pretty sure the last 3 number 1 draft picks have been like people of color. So like these people right now are just mad. They're just mad trying to defend the Sanders and all that. Listen, I am definitely excited to see how he plays with the Browns. But guess what? Oh shit. Yeah. You got to come to be more. All right? Browns, bum ass. Yo, you gotta play the Ravens. All right? You got to beat Lamar Jackson, Roquan Smith, Kyle Hamilton. To be honest, we're cooking the Browns. If Shedeur, who just said Browns might beat the Ravens? Who just said that? All right, Chippo, 10-minute timeout. On God. Bro, like, no. Shedeur, pull your ass up to the bank on God! Oh my God! I hope they pull up to the bank. No, and that's the type of energy that I'm coming up all year with every NFL team. The only NFL team that I'm like, that I genuinely get nervous about, there's only one NFL team that I genuinely get nervous about. Only one. Only one.